Hello there everyone, and welcome to my 100% playthrough of Strife Veteran Edition on Elite. This is the first 3 maps of the game: Map 2, Town, Map 1, Sanctuary, and Map 3, Front Base.
The comet struck our planet without warning. We lost our paradise in a single violent stroke. The impact released a virus which swept through the land and killed millions. They turned out to be the lucky ones. For those that did not die became mutations of humanity. Some became fanatics who heard the voice of a malignant god in their heads and called themselves the Order. Those of us who were deaf to this voice suffer horribly and are forced to serve these ruthless psychotics who wield weapons more powerful than anything we can muster. They destroy our women and children, so that we must hide them underground and live like animals in constant fear for our lives. But there are whispers of discontent. If we organize, can we defeat our masters? Weapons are being stolen. Soldiers are being trained. A movement is born. Born of lifelong strife.
Well, welcome everyone. Welcome to a brand new adventure. And this new adventure takes place in the wonderful, ouch, yet very, very strife-ridden world of Strife, the Veteran Edition. Now, I'm not playing the Veteran Edition from the actual executable on Steam. As you can see, I am playing it through GZDoom, just playing on the Veteran Edition WAD as opposed to the original Strife WAD. So I'm not able to toggle certain things on and off by using the function keys because that's saved for typical GZDoom controls like saving and loading and options menus and the help screen and all that stuff. So I am playing the Veteran Edition. There will be the things in the Veteran Edition that are not in the original version, which is just called Quest for the Sigil. So we will have the talismans, we will also have the, what else is there? Actual secret areas, I guess, which you can see at the top right of the screen, right up here. I have my level info visible for kills and secrets. This will be an all secrets playthrough, and it will be all kills when necessary. So where we are in right now is one of 3 hubs in the game. You don't want to get all the kills here, trust me. So we're not we're going to get a few, but that's it. Speaking of which, our third one's right here. Now, one thing I did, go ahead and close that door. One thing I did have to do via console commands, because you can't do it any other way if you play this game through GZDoom, is I have switched off the auto usage of medkits. So this game, you can see right now I have this type right here. It's just called a medical kit. There's 3 different types of portable medkit items, which each increase your health by a different amount. We will find the other 2 as we go along. But typically what happens is, whenever you get below 50 points of health, yes, 50, the game will automatically use a medical kit. It prioritizes those first. I don't know if it automatically uses the other health items too. Excuse me, but I've always found that kind of weird. I mean, I could see that, you know, auto usage of health items being used when your health gets, like, critically low, like, say, to 15 or whatever, but 50? I don't know. So, there is a way to turn that off in the actual Veteran Edition executable, which is to use F5, but since I'm playing on GZDoom, F5 just turns on the display options. So, I had to actually go to the console for that. And I will put the console command in the description box for each video in this series, in case you want to do that as well. So, I have never played this game, ever, with auto usage of health items turned off. So, this could be very interesting. It's not an overly difficult level, or a game, rather. Matter of fact, there are only really 2 levels out of this entire game that I would consider to be actually challenging, but those are like near the very, very end. So we will not get there for a while. But for now, let's just continue on. Oh, and one thing I did want to mention, you heard this in the intro already. So this is not going to be, this is going to be as level by level as it possibly can be. Obviously, for those who have played this game, you know there are hub areas, which we are in town right now. This is actually map number 2, not 1, strangely enough. So for this video, well, for starters, I'm not going to make the hub levels their own video. There's no point really. It's a very quick stopgap between levels if you know where to go and who to talk to and where to find goodies, all that good, all that kind of good stuff. So for this first video, it's going to be a combination of this level. I will show you around to all the different landmarks and locations. There's not really that many to see. I'll just kind of point out where they are. Also, we have the map here as well, and I'm using overlay mode as well, in addition to the map. That's a GZDoom control. But it'll also include maps 1 and 3 as well. Map 1 is very, very short. It's basically the prologue map where you learn how to fight and, the gunplay and everything. And then map 3 is a friendly area. And then the real level-by-level stuff will start at the map after that, which I believe is map 4. Pretty sure it's not map 5, but I'll have to double check. The map numbering system in this game is a little strange, but we'll get there. Anyway, that's enough of the, 4 minutes. That's enough of the introductory stuff. Let's get on to playing. Our first stop shall be towards this friendly fellow right in here. Oh, and something else this game had that no other Doom Engine game had. Dialogue.
In a small world, word travels fast. I hear you just removed some obstacles from your path. Nice work. Are you interested in some more lucrative projects?
Hi, Humphrey Bogart. Didn't think I'd see you here in the lovely town of Tarnhill. But anyway, sure. Why not?
Good. Some friends of mine need someone silenced. Belden is being held by the Order in their sanctuary. There's a rarely used entrance by a small pier off the river which is unguarded. Get in, shut him up, and bring his ring back to me as proof.
Oh, assassination work, eh? I'm game. Will it be worth the effort?
I'll guarantee 50 gold, and if you return without setting off every alarm in town, there's the chance to earn much, much more. And here's a little helper that should give you an edge.
Thanks. I'll need it.
Good. Remember, his silence is golden.
I'll get him. So, you get your first, well, technically second. This is your first. This is the punch dagger, by the way. But you get your first actual ranged weapon, and I will tell you right now, whenever you are in a hub area or a level where stealth is possible, there are only 2 weapons in the entire game that are actually considered silent. This weapon right here is not. If you use the electric bolts, you will set off every alarm in town, and basically your run comes to an end. But you can punch as much as you want. Just don't go around killing everyone. But there's a interesting aspect to the stealth nature of this game as well, which I will point to. Probably not now. Probably wait until the first actual, first actual level we play in the next video. But yeah, punch dagger. So some weapons in this game, I believe it's only 2, have alternate ammo types. This is one of them. The other ammo type that you will find for this weapon is the other of 2 silent weapons in this game. So yeah, this weapon is only like half silenced. If you use the electric bolt ammo, which is what we have now, you can see the little arcing bit of electricity between the 2 prongs of the arrow. Kind of looks like a tuning fork. It is not silent. So even if you don't shoot anybody, you just fire this arrow off, you're gonna raise every alarm in town, so don't bother. But when you find the other ammo type, you can fire as many of those as you want, and no one will suspect a thing. Also, you see that turret up there with the red lights on it? Yeah, you raise the alarm, that thing's going to shoot at you as well. And turrets are one of the most annoying enemies in this game, so don't set off the alarms when you do not have to. These are force fields to different levels. We will come to these much later. So for now, let's just head on down here. Oh, this, I don't entirely remember where this elevator takes you, but this... Nope. Yeah, instead of hearing grunts whenever you use a wall or something you can't use, in this game you just hear, nope, 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 nope. This door is actually a door that you cannot enter from this side. When we exit the map 1, which is the prologue level, we'll actually come back through the other side of this door. So, no need to worry about that just yet. There's also another path you probably saw down here. We don't have to go to this fellow just yet. We will later. So let's just go this way. Now, the way to get to the first map is through that entrance over there. We have to go in through that lower entrance, which is strangely unguarded. That door up there is locked and it's guarded by an acolyte. And that's what these armored dudes are called, by the way. Acolytes. You there. Nobody's allowed in here. Move along. Thanks, bye. Yeah, instead of just leave, it says thanks, bye. So there's multiple different color schemes for these guys, but they're all called acolytes. And as far as I can tell, they all have the same amount of health and deal the same amount of damage. They have the same weapons. They have the rifle of the game, which is called the assault gun. I like to call it the Type 100 because it kind of looks like a Type 100. Anyone who's ever played Call of Duty World at War, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But anywho, let's go ahead and head on into the tavern here. Now, if you want, you can talk to any character in the game, good or bad, quote-unquote, or even the barkeep here. And if you pay him 5 gold, he'll give you information. Not really worth it to do, in my opinion. I'll show you where all the worthy stuff is, so save your money. But there is another reason you want to come into this bar, not to agitate the turrets and the acolytes. Oh no. There is a special reason we want to come in here. And trust me, you want to do this. Go through this door here, and then be sure to close it. Nothing to see here, boys. Continue minding y'all's business. I'll take that magazine of bullets. Hello, sir. How art thou this morning?
I'm kind of a talent broker for the rebels. A guy who is as good as you can make a lot of gold, if you're hooked up with the right people.
Sir, you and your lazy eye don't look shady to me in the slightest. I'm interested.
Good choice. The Order's sanctuary by the river is their unofficial torture chamber. Hidden inside, there's a golden chalice. You swipe it and reap your reward.
How am I supposed to do that?
Here's a crossbow. Just aim straight and splat. Remember, grab the fancy cup and get to the tavern.
Cool. I'll get it. Now, yeah, he just gave you more ammo for the crossbow, basically. At least I think he did. Maybe he didn't. Weird. But this chalice, which is in the next map, by the way, in the Sanctuary map, which is map 1, do not swipe it. If you do, your run is over. And I'll tell you when and why when we get there. But what you actually want to do is take this shady son of a bitch out. Watch for those counter punches. Hit this switch. And let's nab this dude's secret stash. Oh, baby. What do we have over here? Poison bolts. Yes. Poison bolts. Not only is this the other silent weapon of the game, but it's also a one-hit kill to all acolytes. Yes, sirree. It's also pretty much the only bad guy in the game that the poison bolts are any good for, but don't worry, there's a crap ton of acolytes in this game, so they will come in handy very soon. We get some gold, we get a surgery kit, and we get a targeter. Now, the surgery kit is the second of 3 portable medkit type items in the game. The surgery kit will fully restore your health to whatever your current maximum is. Now you might be saying, current maximum, what do you mean by that? Well, if you look to the right side of this little pop-up right here, in addition to showing you your weapons and your ammo and all that, it also shows you stats. So you see accuracy and stamina, which right now says 0 out of 100 for both. Throughout the game, once you complete certain tasks, you will get boosts for both of these stats, which will raise both of them by 10. So you can find 10, or you can get and or find 10 of each of these stat boosts to basically get all the way up to 100. And what that does for stamina, it makes your punch more powerful, and it also increases your maximum health by 10 points each. So your max base health, my god, I can't talk. Your max base health right now is 100, but if you get all the stamina upgrades, you will double it to 200, which is a very useful thing to have in this game, especially with the auto usage of health items turned off. And then accuracy, it literally just makes your shots more accurate, and that may not sound very, you know, that much of a worthy investment, but trust me, especially when you get the the Type 100, oh, I'll show you. Whenever I start getting ammo for it, I will show you how bad this thing's spread is if you fire it fully automatic, with no upgrades to your accuracy. But when we get all the upgrades to the accuracy near the very end of the game, I will show you, like, the night and day difference. It is truly ridiculous. But yeah, poison bolts is the biggest reason you want to come down here. We also get gold, which is currency, of course. We will not be buying anything just yet, and because we have the door closed, this guy doesn't suspect a thing. Nothing in there, kind sir. Oh yeah, that dead body, it disappeared. Hey, what dead body? There's no dead body. Hey turret, how you doing? So yeah, we got our poison bolts. Now it is time almost, to go to the sanctuary. But let's point out a few more locations first. So this here is the governor's mansion. You cannot even go through the front door yet. We will be talking to the governor a bit later on. If you cross the bridge here and go over here, this little switcheroony right here leads into the sewer level because, yes, it is a 90s FPS / RPG. So, of course, it has to have at least one sewer level. In here, where it says Town Hall, this actually leads to the friendly area. Now, we can't go there just yet, but I'll just kind of poke around a bit and show you. This is just a dead end. This staircase takes you a bit further up the outside area. Nothing really of importance here. If you go up here, you can just take a shortcut of sorts back outside instead of having to go through a door. And then through this door is an NPC. You will eventually talk to him and get a passphrase to open your way to the friendly area, which is through this wall right here. See how it's a little bit recessed? Yep, it's actually a door. Now you can also, you know, kill the guy to open this wall, to open the switch to reveal the path, but that's no fun. We're gonna go for the best ending you can get, and yes, this game does have multiple endings, and we will be going for the best one because I'm just boring like that, I guess. So here is the storefronts. We have a hospital where you can buy medical supplies, an armory where you can buy armor and environmental suits, a weaponsmith where you can buy mainly ammo, but one other thing, which I will be buying, I think, not yet, because I can't quite afford it, but we will be able to shortly. And this door is locked. We can't get in there yet, but we will be able to shortly. And this is the way to the power station. We will not be going there yet. That up there, let me go ahead and actually physically go up there, is to the Norwal prison. Ooh. Well, we will eventually be visiting the prison. The prison is actually the first proper level we will be visiting, and that is where the next video will commence. But for right now, we leave it be. And I believe that is every location visited except for the sanctuary, obviously. But before we go to the sanctuary, we're going to hop into this little hidey hole just over here. Not a secret, but looky here. Oh, leather armor. And a med patch. That is the final of 3 health items. And this one restores your health by 10. So this restores it by 10. The medical kit restores it by 25. I don't think I specified the number back then. I apologize. And then the field surgery kit gives you a full restore. And we can't use this elevator because it leads behind where the armor smith is. But we can go up this one, which we will do because we get a heaping helping of gold. And I should be able to go ahead and buy that thing I want to buy, actually. I don't usually even bother doing so until we exit the first map, but hell, if I can go ahead and afford it, I'll go ahead and get it now. And this door also leads behind where the armor smith is, so we can't use it. So, I'm afraid we must beat a hasty retreat. But, now that I have this much gold... Oh, no, it's 300. That's right, that's right. There are 150 or 125 after you buy the first one. Okay, so... the ammo satchel, which you will eventually find, that's actually it right there, that model right there, but you can't go, you can't just grab it for free, obviously. The ammo satchel is the backpack of this game. It gives you a little bit of all the ammo types, but most importantly, it doubles your total ammo capacity for all of your stuff. So your max bullet supply will go from 250 to 500, your max supply of electric bolts goes from 50 to 100, and most importantly, your max supply of poison bolts goes from 25 to 50. And that will be very useful indeed. I did not mean to pause. So, we need a bit more gold. No worries. Let us finally make our way, excuse me again, to the sanctuary. I think I have lollygagged enough. Hi, sir. Bye, sir. Also, one quick thing I want to mention. The leather armor, which is not in here because it was automatically applied because we didn't have any armor on, is the regular armor of this game. It gives you 100 points of armor and absorbs... oh, here we are. Sanctuary. And absorbs 1/3 of all incoming damage. The other armor type you find, which is called metal armor, is the mega armor of this game. It gives you 200 armor points and absorbs 1/2 of all incoming damage. So... you can actually carry these in your inventory. You can carry up to 5 suits of leather armor and 3 suits of metal armor, which is really cool. For the health items, you can carry a maximum of 20 med patches, 15 medical kits, and 5 field surgery kits. Targeters, It's not very useful. I will explain what it is later. You'll never use it. And gold technically is infinite. But I will go ahead and keep the medical kits out in case I have to use them. But for right now, nope. Let's get things going. Now, you see this green field right here? It will set off an alarm as soon as you pass it. And you want to be careful when shooting. Let's see if I can aim like right here. So right now, like I showed, you have no accuracy upgrade, which means your arrow will not necessarily fly directly straight. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'll use the targeter. See those two yellow prongs on both sides? That is theoretically your spread right now, including for your arrows. Now, fortunately, that one flew pretty straight. That one did not. But yeah, I'm not going to waste any more ammo. I'll wait to get him. But that's what the targeter does. It shows what your total spread is. And then the more, like I said, the more accuracy upgrades you get, the tighter that spread will be. There's that chalice, by the way. Do not grab it. Do not do. Nope, nope, nope. No, sir. Do not do it. I will discuss why at the proper time, which is not right now. For now, we continue on. Go ahead and put that other guy down. Raise the little bridge there to go to the next area. But before we go there, let's drop down here for another magazine of bullets for the Type 100. Which we will not be getting until the prison level, actually. So right now it's literally just the crossbow and the punch dagger. Which, by the way, there's exactly 3 enemies left, so let's not miss any shots. I don't want to have to punch you guys if I don't have to. There's one guy left and... Oop. There we go. Sorry, Mr. Red, but I had to take care of you. There's another suit of leather armor and some more health kits, which is awesome. Oh, and as you can probably tell, in the top right half where the level info is, it also tells you what type of boon you currently have, as well as how long it lasts. So the targeter lasts for 2.5 minutes. Again, it's not very useful, so it's whatever, but still. Oh, hello there, Mr. What's your name? Belden. I don't want any trouble. Stay away from me. I've had enough trouble with what that bastard Harris did to me. He promised me money. Instead, I get to look forward to being questioned by the programmer. Programmer, huh? Well, you are the guy who sold out the town, so I'm afraid you gotta go, kind sir. Now give me that ring. I'll take it. Thank you, thank you. And don't worry, we'll find more poison bolts shortly. But yeah, if you didn't have that, if you didn't have those poison bolts, you'd either have to punch everyone or use the electric bolts, which the electric bolts are literally the most useless ammo type in this entire game, and you will hardly ever use them. It also fires slow as hell too, but now that we're back in town, we shouldn't be wielding that in case I get an itchy trigger finger, and therefore set off the alarms, which I do not want to do. But for right now, let's take that ring back to Mr. Rowan, I believe is his name. It's Bogey! Mr. Humphrey Bogey.
Mission accomplished? You have the ring of the traitor?
He's dead. Where's my money?
Here, you earned it. The traitor you killed was about to reveal the location of the front. You saved lives. How would you like to earn more gold and a future free from tyranny?
Tell me more.
I have a business relationship with the front's leader, Macil. I know he needs an incisive fellow like yourself, and he pays well. Take this recovered comm unit, and you'll be led to, shall we say, opportunities.
Thanks.
Get going. If you hang around here, we're both dead.
Yes, sir. Alright, so we get to now head to the front base.
If this comm unit is working, that means you're still 100% human. I've been ordered to bring you in. We're talking trust here. Betray me and pay. Oh, and by the way, you can call me Blackbird.
Blackbird. Nice to meet you, I guess, even though you're a voice in my head. But yes, Blackbird. She's a character who will be helping you out throughout the entire game, so let's listen to her. So now we get to head to the front base.
Head over to the old town hall. After the order bombed it, Macil had a tunnel built that lets us get in and out without the Acolyte's knowledge.
Hell yeah. Which way, Blackbird?
Go through the door on your left, and then the one on the right. The guard's name is Jeff. Tell him you need gold.
Well, I mean, I do need gold, so makes sense. You must be Jeff. Hi, Jeff.
What are you doing here?
Hey, I need gold.
Blackbird told you the code, huh? Well, let me shut off the alarm. Macil is 1 flight down.
Thanks. And sir, I might want to get you an eye patch. That left eye of yours is looking a little rough. But anyway, we now enter map number 3. Oh, after we form the staircase, that is. Map number 3, the front base. Now, there is a secret in this map. There was not a secret in Sanctuary. You probably noticed the level info did not include a kill count. Or a secret count, rather. Just like how this map does not have a kill count because there's no hostiles in here. And before we talk to Mr. Macil, who is right there, we're going to explore a little bit. Firstly, we'll go to our right and down these here steps. So the arms training and the medic. So basically, to get your upgrades, to get, I believe, 6 of them, you will talk to Ferris here in the arms training room. And then you will talk to a Mr. Gerard here in the medic room. And once you actually complete certain objectives in certain maps, you will be able to not even buy, you'll just get them for free. You'll get the upgrades from them, and you'll see your number go up by 10 each time. Now, keep in mind I said 6. You'll actually get, well, technically it's actually 5, because one of them you get from the people in the town from, yeah. So you get 5 of them from them. You get 1 from 2 people in the town, and then the other 4 you will get by automatically completing certain objectives, which I will explain what those are in due time. But for right now, we can go down to this here control room here. Hey guys, rather swanky control room you guys got. Yeah, very yes, very futuristic, very green, very Hercules graphics. Yes, very nice. What are all these screens? You guys look like you're doing your job very well. I applaud you. And now I shall leave you alone. I shall leaveth thee all alone. Then if we go all the way over here, it's just a different control room. These, I'm assuming, are server racks. Yeah, this game has a very unique aesthetic. It's like sci-fi meets medieval. I dig it. I really dig it. But most importantly, we're going to go to the barracks. And once you go to the bottom of this here elevator, step on through this back wall here, which is not translucent, by the way. It's very well hidden. And then go down... Nope. Well, go down this elevator into this secret hatch. And look at that, we get more poison bolts and gold. Lovely. And there's your one and only secret for the map. That's our first secret of the game. And you probably noticed there is a secret to collect in the town as well. We cannot get it yet. That is why I did not do so yet. But we will get it rather shortly. But for right now, we got a magazine of bullets, which I believe is all you can get from the actual barracks. There's just a bunch of explosive barrels here. We will obviously not set those off. That would be very stupid of us. So, nothing else left to do here but go talk to Mr. Macil. Mr. Leader Man. Mr. Boss Man. Mr. Head Cheese. Hi, Macil.
Welcome to the last flicker of hope. Only we have the free will to oppose the order. We have the sharpest scientific minds and many able bodies, but we lack that one real, problem solver who will give us the edge we need. Help us.
Sounds a little out of breath. Alright, I accept.
Good. Blackbird will continue to be your guide. She's taken quite a shine to you. Together you've got to unlock the secrets of the Order and their inhuman servants. Get inside and take them down.
Sounds like a dream job, doesn't it?
Where do I start?
Frankly, the situation is a mess. You must accomplish several missions to prepare the way for more attacks on the Order. Our last raid was a disaster, and most of our troops were captured. I need you to free these prisoners.
I think I can handle it.
Take this money and visit Irali, who supplies our weapons. Then this key will get you in to see the governor. He's a corrupt puppet of the Order, but he loves to make deals. Do whatever you need to free our brothers in arms.
And I'll be right there with you.
I'll see to it.
Fight for the front and freedom. Move out.
Yes, sir. Okay, so visit Irali, the front's weapons supplier in town. He's behind the door next to the weapons shop. Then, use the key Macil gave you to talk to the governor.
Irali is the front's fixer. He's behind the unmarked door next to the weapons shop.
Yes, that is that locked door that you saw. Now, when you go see Irali, which you don't have to do, by the way, I will just show you where he is and what he offers. He's basically just an extra vendor, but he has some pretty good stuff for you. Here he is. What can I get for you, says Mr. Irali. So you can buy a magazine of bullets for 10, which increases your bullet supply by 10. An ammo box for 30, which increases your bullet ammo by 50. Or the assault gun itself for 250. I will tell you right now, you can buy the assault gun now if you want. I would not, because there's no need for it. You will actually pick it up very shortly when you enter the first proper level, which will be the prison. So I am not going to buy anything for right now. I will just leave his stuff open, and instead, now that we have more than enough gold to do so, I'm going to get my ammo satchel from Mr. What's your name? Bowyer. Alright, Bowyer. I require your ammo satchel. Now watch the little supply numbers right here on the right. You buy the satchel for 300, and BAM! Everything's doubled. Oh, yes. And you get a little bit of every ammo type, too. So you get 6 explosive grenades, 4 phosphor grenades, which are literally just grenades that leave fire behind, 4 missiles, 20 cells, let's see, 2 poison bolts. How many electric bolts? 4 electric bolts, I guess. And some number of bullets. I didn't see. The text was blocking it. But that's it. Now, what's this guy's name? Armorer. Oh, I guess Bowyer is not really a name. It's just what you call a weaponsmith. Interesting. I'm good. Thank you, though, Mr. Armorer. Hello, Mr. Medic. So here you can buy all the 3 types of health items, which I will not because I don't really need them. Now, I say that, and my health is a little average, but don't worry. We'll be finding plenty of medical kits very shortly. Matter of fact, we'll find them right inside here.
All I know about the governor is he's playing both ends towards the middle. Here's his so-called mansion.
Oh, chaotic neutral, huh? Alright, I can dig it. Now, one thing to note here, actually, for starters, let's get that medical kit and that med patch. This door here hides some goodies, but of course, we're not allowed in there. Well, I guess the good thing I have a one-hit kill silent weapon on me. Goodbye. And no one suspects a thing. So, yes, if you use a silent weapon, even in plain view of other enemies, they will not attack you unless you attack them first. Hell, even if I were to punch this guy right here, and he shoots at me, which normally, like, if you were to shoot something, like, especially an assault gun, it'll set off the alarm. Every alarm in town. And all those 100+ enemies that are hiding right now in monster closets will spawn in and come to kill you. If you refrain from using any loud weapons, even if he is using his against you, the other guy here will not do a thing. So it's a very it's a very interesting way they program stealth in this game. I'll give them that. But that's enough of the talking. Let's get some goodies. And what do we have? Oh, yum yum. Let's see. Targeter, 2 med patches, 2 mags of bullets, and another medical kit. Delicious. Yum yum, says I. But we're not quite done. Oh no. Once we go up this here elevator, before we enter the governor's actual room, we have our one and only secret. And unlike with the previous door, we can actually leave this guy alone because we can fit around him. You don't mind, do you, honey? Thank you. And look at all this gold. 25, that's 50 gold. That's 100 gold and 50 bullets. Oh, yeah, absolutely, I will take that. Nobody's allowed in, you say? Well, yeah, it's a little too late for that, Mr. Scary helmet guy. Anyway, see ya. Oh, hello, governor.
First they slaughter thousands. Now they want all able-bodied peasants for unspecified tests. How does the Order expect me to keep the peace? What the hell do you want?
A prison pass. Let's deal.
I like you already. I have 2 chores that I don't want to do myself. One is messy, the other bloody.
Call me the cleaner.
One of my minions is stealing power with a tap on the main somewhere. Find it and truncate his supply, and I'll provide you with what you want. Bring me something as a token.
Where do I find this tap?
If I knew, it wouldn't be a chore now, would it? Use your charm, but shut off his supply.
Bloated pig. I know nothing about this so-called power coupling, so let's go slow.
Alright.
We need to speak to someone who knows the old town, and where this coupling is. Command says find MacGuffin.
MacGuffin? Quite a name.
He's in what is politely called the bumhole. Take the walkway by the sewage plant and head down the stairs. Take your time with this mission. I can't get intel on this from command.
So yes, now we can talk to this fellow down here, Mr. MacGuffin.
You seek wisdom, my son. The order has seen to it that we ask only one question. Why?
Where's the order's main?
That's right here in the sewage plant. But it's the front coupling. Whoever told you it was the orders was wrong.
Thanks. So, the slimy governor, Mr. Mourel, lied to me, did he? Well, let's see how he enjoys being lied to, shall we? Oh yes, and the way rads work in this game is you don't take damage until it reaches 100%, but your screen gets more and more green. But don't worry, that's what the environment suit is for, and then once you get out of the general area of the rads, the number goes down. So this coupling right here, this is ours. We do not destroy it. If you destroy it, you have to take out some extra specially colored acolytes that will spawn near the front base, and we do not want to do that. Instead, go past it into this dark area here.
Good move. The governor is a lousy liar. That's our power coupling. Now let's get that path.
And you can hear those acolytes just woke up, but they just got locked out. So, tough luck for them. Yes, they're blue. They're the only blue acolytes in the game. But we don't even spawn them in or worry about them. We just take what we need and go about our merry way. Right through this strangely translucent brick wall. Check it out. Anyway, let's go bring the governor the our coupling, or the orders, whichever one he was expecting. Let's just bring him a broken, worthless piece of coupling, shall we? Oh, Mr. Mourel, I bringeth thee a present. I hope you're in a very charitable mood.
I just love souvenirs. Here, this will get you into the prison. Talk to Warden Montag. Whatever you do after that, I don't want to know.
Thanks. Alright, so we have officially completed all of our tasks in the town so far, and we now head to the first proper level of the game, the prison.
I never thought I'd be breaking into prison.
Yeah, neither did I, but we're about to. And that is where things will end for now. So yes, that is Strife Veteran Edition. Oh, you know what? Let me make a new, let's see, recording reel. Yeah, this will be no saves, but I will, other than auto saves, of course. But I will be saving after the end of each video, because I'm not going to play this whole thing in one sitting. It's not overly long, especially, you know, when you know where everything is and where to get everything, but still. Not something I just want to sit down and play in one sitting unless I am absolutely bored and have nothing else to do. But yes, that is the beginning of Strife Veteran Edition. And oh boy, I've been wanting to get to this one for quite a while, so I am going to enjoy playing through this one. So how this video worked, like I said, we just went through 3 maps, basically. The hub world, which is just called Town, which the town is called Tarnhill by in-game lore. The Sanctuary map, and then the front base, which we will be revisiting some of these maps multiple times. That's why I'm not really going to give them their own video. But these proper maps, they will each get their own video. And then when we end these maps, we will then have to go back to the town to do an errand, like a very quick errand, before going to the actual next map. So that is what the ends of these future videos will be like. I'll beat a level, I'll get to the start of the next level, you know, and or complete an errand, and we'll just figure out the flow as we go. But for right now, that was the prologue, essentially, of Strife Veteran Edition. Hope you enjoyed it, everyone. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I will be testing things out as I go along, hence why I have a recording test file. That's, yeah, you didn't see the name of that map, you don't have to know. Oh, and prison actually is map 5. Okay, I thought it was map 4. Well, then what the hell is map 4? I'll have to check that. Anyway, that's all for right now. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, and get the hell out of my house.